I keep on seeing posts about surely they know what the undocumented contribute to our economy. Surely they understand that we won't have lettuce for our salads if they do this. Surely they must understand. They understand. They totally, absolutely, and completely understand what the undocumented contribute to this society. America, the most wonderful. They understand that if you take away all the contributions, inventions, and work put in by minorities, you'd have a couple guys in top hats with buckles on their shoes standing on the beach going, I don't know, what do you think we should do? The undocumented are the group they can pick on first, easiest. There's a legal reason they shouldn't be here. Don't get it twisted and don't think that that's the only group. When the last undocumented person is gone, that's it. We'll be done. It's just to get rid of the undocumented, and once everybody else has the proper paperwork, we will just chill out and just, you'll never see racism again. No. Could they just send everybody a letter? Because if ICE knows where to find them on a raid, you know they know where they are. Could they just put on a notice? Today is January 1st. You have until March 18th to leave this country. We would suggest you take your family with you, but that is a you decision. Just know that if you don't take them with you, we'll find them and send them along. Could they? Yes, but what they are trying to do is make sure it's brutal. They want the photos of the families being dragged apart. They want the crying kid. They want the broken-hearted grandmother. They want people scared. They want intergenerational trauma that will be spoken of for centuries to come because they want this imaginary line on a map to scare people. Don't cross this line. If you've ever had a sibling, you know how easily that line gets crossed. They know we will suffer. They know industries will just crumble. But so precious is their fragile, like white ego that they have to be superior. They have to be able to show this kind of power that they would watch our economy burn rather than having to admit everything, frankly. Because if white people were so superior, we wouldn't need the undocumented. If white people were working so hard, breeding so quickly, capable of so much, it wouldn't matter. We could have 50 undocumented for every American, but we just wouldn't need them, and eventually they would travel on to Canada. Having to admit the fundamental failure of not only the American system, but especially white men, they will die before admitting it. And they might die of starvation, let's be honest, because there will be a food shortage, and not one man is going to run into the fields and be like, no, 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 let me pick that lettuce for you. They used to tell girls like, oh, bully only picks on you because he likes you. That's a bunch of bullshit. White people pick on minorities because they're jealous as fuck. And instead of having to admit it, they try to erase them from history and do as much damage and trauma on the way as possible. This is America.